Jared Anderson here with Handcrafted Home Mortgage. I am with Mark Ewell. He's a community manager at SAINT AUBYN Homes in Lorson Ranch. I just have a few questions to ask him today. Hey Mark, what sets your company apart and what kind of makes you guys special?
Hi Jared, thanks for being out here and thanks for asking. When Mr. St. Aubyn, Jared St. Aubyn, started the company, he did it with the intent of building a home that had in it the included features he thought people really wanted. The whole purpose of starting the company was that he used to work for a builder that built a very basic house. He believed he could build a home that had in it the stuff people really wanted. And so the whole purpose of the company was to build that home with a lot of included features that a lot of people charge extra for. So that's what sets us apart, is a great home, great value. We have a lot of spec inventory typically available, and we put in the things people really want.
All right. How many years have you been in business, and how many homes have you built?
So we're the largest private builder in Colorado, and this is actually our 10th anniversary year.
Wow.
So we'll be celebrating our 10th anniversary later this year, and I believe right around the end of September. And we've built over 1,000 homes here in Lorson Ranch and over 6,000 across Colorado.
All right. So you're not a new builder.
We are not a new builder. We've been doing it for a little while.
What are the energy savings features of the homes that you built?
So we've recently upgraded to include 93% efficient furnaces as well as more efficient hot water heaters in all of our homes. We do a type-back house wrap, 2x6 exterior construction, so we can do more insulation in the walls. And generally, the double pane windows, insulated windows. The homes are now so tight in terms of the way they're built that we now have to have an additional fan to circulate fresh air in from the outside in order to keep them, in order to keep the air inside nice and fresh. That's how tight they are in terms of energy efficiency.
Oh, cool. On average, how long does it take for you guys to build a home?
So I'm going to give you a two-part answer to that question.
Sure.
If you came in from scratch, you said, hey, I want to build a home, hasn't been started yet, I want to pick my own lot, pick my own plan, and start from scratch, we're running 4 to 5 months on something like that. I typically do have homes either in progress already that maybe you can get in and still choose everything or choose some features and colors on, or I also almost always have spec inventory available that you can come in and do a 30-day close.
Okay, nice. What's like the inspection process look like for kind of key times in the construction process?
So there's a few different layers to that. The first one, of course, is the Pikes Peak Regional Building Department. They come in and do inspections throughout the process at several different stages to make sure that the home meets code and that we're building it the way we've promised to build it. In terms of our process, in addition to being prepared for those, we also have 2 major quality control points during the process. The first one is after the major construction of the home is finished before drywall starts. And then, so we go through and do a 30, 40-point inspection on several different items to make sure that they're all done correctly. Then, after drywall goes up and the rest of the interior finishes, the house are put on, we do an additional management walkthrough where the manager inspects the home and makes sure that it meets St. Albyn's quality standards. In terms of buyers, we do 2 formal walkthroughs on the home. The first one's about a week out before closing. You'll come in, inspect your finished home, walk through with one of our superintendents. The blue tape, if you ever remember, the blue tape everywhere, that's when the blue tape goes up. So they go through and do that. And then after we've taken care of those items before closing, we go back through, check that we did everything, sign off on final completion of the house. In terms of building the home, if you're building one from scratch or it's not done yet by the time you contract on the home, you can come out and see it any time. A few buyers do select an outside home inspector, and that's an option that's available as well. Not very many people do it under new build because of the warranty program we have, but that is available.
Okay. Nice. And then our final question here is, how many different floor plans do you guys offer?
So we've got over 15 different floor plans. We've got 2 stories, ranch plans. Most of the ranch plans include a finished basement. We do have one that's built on a crawl space. We have 2-story plans with either unfinished basements or finished basements at our option. And then also some of our more entry-level homes are available on crawl spaces as well. And then, the buyer can choose colors, finishes, features along the way if we start early enough. Or like I said, we do have spec homes usually available that a buyer can get into, the one that's already built.
And I know a lot of our buyers have taken advantage of that. That's been a really nice opportunity for us and them. So, well, cool, Mark. I appreciate it, and we enjoy working with you. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.